Have you ever had the strange feeling that your real life hasn't actually started yet? Maybe you tell yourself, once I get that job, then life begins. Once I earn more money, once I find the right relationship, once I finally become the person I want to be. But then you reach that milestone, and almost immediately, your mind creates another one. Suddenly, the finish line moves again. Without realizing it, you've spent years preparing for a life that never seems to arrive. This isn't laziness. It isn't a lack of ambition. It's something psychologists sometimes call arrival fallacy. Your brain believes happiness exists just beyond your next achievement. It convinces you that fulfillment is waiting on the other side of one more goal. But when you finally get there, the excitement fades surprisingly fast. Not because the achievement was meaningless, but because your brain quickly adapts to it. What once felt extraordinary becomes your new normal. Then the cycle repeats. Another goal, another promise, another version of yourself that always seems just out of reach. Social media quietly makes this even worse. Every scroll shows someone buying a house, traveling the world, getting promoted, getting married, launching a business. Your brain compares their highlight reel to your ordinary Tuesday afternoon. Slowly, it starts whispering, everyone else has already started living. You're still waiting. But here's the truth. Most people aren't living the life they imagined either. They're also waiting for the next promotion, the next vacation, the next relationship, the next version of themselves. Everyone thinks they're standing at the beginning while believing everyone else has already reached the destination. The biggest trap isn't failing to achieve your goals. It's believing your life only becomes meaningful after you achieve them. Because if today is only a waiting room for tomorrow, you'll spend your entire life waiting. One day, you'll look back and realize the years you thought were just preparation were actually your life. The ordinary mornings, the quiet evenings, the conversations you barely noticed, the people you assumed would always be there. Those weren't interruptions before life began. They were life. Maybe your real life doesn't begin after your next achievement. Maybe it already did.